Showtime, Sean Porter here. You watching Shyster, Voice of Brooklyn. Stay tuned.
We got that ultimate cipher.
Gotta rack, I gotta stack it up. Stack, I gotta rack it up. Rack, stack, I gotta get it up. Rack, I gotta get it up.
What's going on, guys? It's Young Musa. We live at that. We got that ultimate cipher. If you're not here, you're missing out. Crazy artists here, crazy talent in the building. You heard it first, Young Musa.
Bag in another one. Now that we on top, niggas got a chauffeur. Got a bad bitch that'll suck me like a go-gurt. Let her skirt off in the whip, she can hear that. Hats off to the next niggas that's gon' smash that. The voice of Brooklyn. We got that TV exclusive. We got that.
If it's music, you know we got that. Interviews with who, you know we got that. About fashion, hey, you know we got that. The video just dropping, hey, you know we got that. Hey, you know we got that. Shakes the voice of Brooklyn, you know we got that. Hey, you know we got that. Anything you wanna see, baby, you know we got that.
Applause, y'all. Give him a volley of applause.
I'm trying to get you off my mind. Hard to count the money, think about you when I grind. Independent woman, I can see it in your eyes. Always there for me and I ain't gotta hit your line. Hugs and kisses for my baby, you get all of mine. Stress you out, I know, but I appreciate your time. When I lose my mind, you the one who helped me find. Looking at your frame, I just wanna hang you up. I can picture us together, you the reason I'm in love. Hard for me to sleep cause I ain't got you in my arms. Leave you in my crib, you be chillin' with my moms. Bring my brother here, I feel lucky like a charm. High school sweetheart got me feeling like LeBron. Cold-hearted fella, I just wanna be a boss. I know your time is money, baby, tell me what it costs. Introduce you to my friends, yeah, I like to show you off. Make me feel like a winner, I ain't tryna take a loss. Looking at your walk, it's amazing. Everything about you real, ain't no faking. In the studio, she text me like I'm waiting. Tell her, baby, I'll be home in the morning like the bacon.
Take a minute and just talk to me. Yeah, we got this one-on-one. Now it's me along you and you along me. Boy, you're bound to know what's up. I said a minute, now wait a minute. Could he really be the one? Cause I can't change him, I can't blame him. Could this really be real love? He said, when your days and your nights get a little more colder. Oh, I'll be your man, be your hero, be your lover, be your shoulder. Yeah, for all the tears for years that made you build your fear. I wanna knock this down for you. I can't lie, I can't explain. If you knew what you were here, you would've heard him say it too. And I get so mad, I get so sad, cause he showed up when it's too late. I heard they mad, them girls be sad, cause I've been a sweet that makes us too thick. And all the pain that we've been through, that makes us turn up on a Tuesday. I'll let it go for you, whatever you wanna do, cause lately you've been on my mind. And I think about you all the time. And I just wanna take care of you and do whatever you wanna do. That makes it good for me. You're so what it do, cause I can't keep you off my mind.
SOS, it's got to be the best. Yeah, want the bad girl. Listen me, bad girl she will want to rough up. The boy a come but he still want to back up. The boy no good so she come for ya top up and a wind up her waist till me hear something crack up. Crack up, girl bend over pick that up. Me love when you wind slow then you tick tack up. Your skin firm you no soft like ketchup. You them no like but tell a girl so fi back up. The tiny and the teeny way you drive man mad. Girl if you ever get to my girl me woulda sad. Me fight over your body only you can do the job. The girl them face so real tight. Tiny and the teeny way you drive man mad. Girl if you ever get to my girl me woulda sad. Me fight over your body only you can do the job. The girl them face so real tight. We have some Bambi socks. Every girl that tell me say them love this. When me got when them go down and I come up something hard like a rocker. When me sit down in a circle them a beg me to stop. Work your body make the jaw them clap. Show me emotion on every style where you got. You skin clean, me no got on a rush. Every man see your body woulda spend all the cash. Tiny and the teeny way you drive man mad. Girl, if you ever get to my girl, me woulda sad. Me fight over your body, only you can do the job. The girl them feel so real tight. Tiny and the teeny way you drive man mad. Girl, if you ever get to my girl, me woulda sad. Me fight over your body, only you can do the job. The girl them feel so real tight. My girl, make me tell you from start. Me love your body, but don't break me heart. You have a man and me no want get caught. So lick me pon the ends and remember move smart. The boy I watch your butt make him want talk. Body where you have a figure share in a half. Him a put the on but me a take it off. Your body good girl and you me want start. Tiny and the teeny way you drive man mad. Yeah, if you ever get to my girl me woulda sad. Me fight over your body only you can do the job. The girl them feel so real tight. Tiny and the teeny way you drive man mad. Yeah, if you ever get to my girl me woulda sad. Me fight over your body only you can do the job. The girl them feel so real tight. Tiny, I'm on man. Girl, if you ever get to my girl, me woulda sad. Fight over your body, fight over your body. Girl, them feel so real tight. Tiny, I'm on man. SOS. Girl, if you ever get to my girl, me woulda sad. Fight over your body, fight over your body. Girl, them feel so real. Listen up.
You know this, man, to give DJ Magic Hot 97 all that's a go. You rocking with Shice, the voice of Brooklyn. I'm saying it. I'm endorsing it. You know what
and that's me, and he not kicking me out his damn car. I don't give a damn.
I might. No, I'm not. That's fair.
I'm flatting tires around here.
Math Hoffa, you already know. Hallelujah, aka Kid to Put Your Smack and Smack, you already know. And I'm rocking with We Got That.
We got that. We got that. Let's go. Yeah, we got that. We got that.
All right, y'all. What up, y'all? It's your boy Shice, the voice of Brooklyn. You're now tuned into another episode of We Got That. And if you're looking on the screen right now, I got my bro, my man with me, Mr. Fabulous, Mr. Chamberz, my man DEEO. What up, son?
Hey, man, just quiet, just, staying focused, staying fast, staying out the way. Just working and staying out the way.
I see you working, man. You work. Listen, first of all, if y'all don't know this man's been on web series, numerous web series, and it's like you just appear. Like, we don't even know when you're going to pop up. You just appear, and then you're there for the whole season. Like, first of all, before we even go into that, tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I opened my eyes this morning, DEEO. I'm thankful. Other than that, just coming from a hard, struggle and staying focused and separating myself from the monotony and the people who, try to bring you down. I mean, I've been through a lot in life. Grew up in East New York. My mom's single parent, taking care of boys, going through life struggle and changes every day that we go through. Took a long, wrong turn in life and bounced back through God. It wasn't, my call. It was all designed for God calling anyway. It was meant to be. And, being in the streets and, you got people you look up to, want to be like in life.
Right.
You have those type of role models. But somehow out of the bad, what people glorify, it comes good out of it in life, And went to school and did my things and got caught up and, paid my debt to society and just made a better turn for things in my life that I still, push forward every day of my life, And that's how I wound up stumbling across doing Dave Chappelle and stuff like that, which I didn't know I had anyway. Dealing with music in St. Mark's and Ocean Avenue Marksman back then. And,
Oh, wait a minute. I remember the Marksman. Yo. Scary group at one point.
Yeah. Going back in time and looking and growing up into childhood and making better things better for oneself, you got to think. And that's basically, I've just been thinking a lot, staying out the way, staying focused and pushing forward. Like, if you know me, you know me. If you don't know me, all that, rigorous and people be talking, I don't pay that no more.
Right.
If they just trying to set you up, get jammed up.
So what kind of kid were you as growing up? Like, You know what I'm saying? Were you like an out of control kid? Were you a calm kid? Were you like the laid back kid? The kid that people scared of? What?
Well, me being a kid, I was kind of soft. It was my team that made me tough. Like my man Drac, like, you know, God bless Pig, my man Tank, Low, you know, some of my homies I grew up with, like, you know, teaching us how to fight, Big Reg, you know, and like you can't be scared of nobody. So their motto was, if you were scared of somebody, because my man to this day I see him down, you know, these are dudes I grew up with that was going like 28 years, 30 years,
right,
stuff like that. They was a real influence in my life, teaching me how to fight, be a man first. With your homies, you stay loyal. You know, and that's what it was about. So, you know, my man Webb and Big Smoke, Young, and all these dudes we grew up with, like, those are my peoples, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you know, growing up between East New York and Brownsville, you had to fight. Because if you came to, was a Gaston the cops with sneakers.
That's my block, bro.
Yeah, you getting that.
I'm from Mother Gaston and Picking, bro. You already know. I live 1800s, kid.
Yeah, all day. I know that. I grew up on Saratoga.
You already know.
Park, you know what time it is. Then my cousin then was out of Kingsborough, may he rest in peace. So it's just been a lot growing up in Brooklyn, like, you know what I'm saying? Then I have my cousins in Harlem, so, you know, I thank them that it taught me to be men.
Right.
Man, like, you know, take no nonsense from no one, you know. So, and I changed, and, you know, them teaching me certain things and elements, and I thank them to this day that they instilled me being a man. So, you know, I'm thankful for that, you know.
So let's get into this, man. Like, how the hell did you get into the web series, the circuit like that? Like, because like I said, you started off what was Project Heat, and again, Hollywood side versus caveman side, and next thing I know, I turn around, you on a different one.
Well, I'm gonna go way back before Project Heat.
Okay.
You go like when I came home, I wound up doing Dave Chappelle. I was on a Violation.
Really?
I was the barber from Brooklyn. You know, Black People Game Show skit.
Okay.
So this is way before Project
Dave
Heat.
Chappelle, shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Dave, man. Wound up doing Dave Chappelle. Actually went up there just to go see my man, not knowing I was going to get on there. He was like, yo, come through. At the time, with Darnell Rollins.
I was just about to ask, is it Darnell? Because I used to work with Darnell back in the days. We used to do Uptown Comedy Club together with Crazy Sam.
Yeah. So it was funny. So when I came through, it was like, yo, I want you to come through, whatever. You know, I just came home, so we was dealing. My brother and him was talking. I went up there, so they asked me, yo, we ran out of certain people. You want to be in this sketch? I was like, man, I ain't doing no sketch. You know, he's like, nah, for real. He started laughing, like you laughing. So I wound up doing the sketch, and then he was like asking me questions.
I could just see your face, like, yo, I'm not doing that.
And then I did it, and then for some reason they liked it, and they called me back, and that's how I took off. That's how I first got on SAG and Astra, because SAG and Astra was two different corporations at the time before it became a union. And then I wound up doing season 2, season 3. Then I wound up doing work with Chris Rock with the album. I was recognized on the album for Grammy.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me give you a pound on that one, bro, because I did not know that.
Yeah, but, you know, it's still red tape with that because, you know, if you don't know the business aspects of it,
right,
you could get locked out. And then I wound up, I was doing a movie. The first movie I did was called Tycoon with the Project Heat fan base. They came after. And then I did a movie with True Vision Films, 730, which is on Amazon Prime. About like 50 million streams right now.
Wow.
No promotion, nothing. And then they called me in to do Project Heat because me and Pop grew up together. But, you know, through it all, it was a good thing, and we did. And I don't feel no way about nothing. I wish everybody blessings and just keep pushing.
Right.
And then after that, I just wound up doing other multiple series because I'm an actor. So I ain't even bring on my writing ability as of yet. So
you notice I put that on the promotion. I put actor and writer.
Yeah, of course.
Because I know.
You know,
Yes.
I'm writing every day. But it's about having content and the right content and making no mistakes. Sometimes people don't understand the struggle. They're like, yo, why you ain't this? Why you ain't that? Why you don't get on this? Why you don't get on that? You could get on it, but it's not that easy to get on.
Right.
Then you have to compromise, and I'm not compromising with nobody. All I have to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'll work with you, and if it's
Facts.
beneficial for me and it makes sense, belong for you and myself, then let's do it. But if it's not beneficial, and that's learning the business aspect and being respectable.
Right.
I'm not going to take you and just say, yo, you want me to do this, then I show up 3 hours late and tell you I can't come. If you're an actor, full-time actor, you cannot have no job.
Facts.
So that's to everybody who thinking you trying to get it, this, down, the third. I come from a family that's been fortunate, but I've been independent on my own. You understand? And I thank God that I can do that. Besides everybody seeing you, talking about they're going to expose you. Expose me. You don't know me.
Facts.
And if you really know me, you wouldn't even want that. But you know that's for TV.
You already know. But here's my thing. Like, let's talk about the web series, right? A lot of people say the web series, like I've listened to it. I even tried to dabble in the web series. Shout out to the people from the last re-up. You know, so
all web series.
Yeah,
shout out to all of them.
Right. Yeah, shout out to everybody, right? Because I didn't realize how big it was, right? Because now they have awards. You know, they doing their own thing, and it's nice to see that. And do you think that all web series? Because I hear a lot of arguments, right? I try to listen to both sides. And they always say, yo, well, all the web series are based the same. And I'm getting tired of it. Do you feel that way? Or do you feel like each web series is unique and has its own story to tell?
Well, if you're still hitting on the same concepts of things, well, you have a right to it. Which is, yeah, some of them are the same. Some of them are the same storyline. But at the other end of it, they have their own uniqueness to it. Depending on what kind of level they're going with it and what direction.
Right.
Persona, or some of them may make sense, some of them may not, because they're learning abilities to grow. So I'm not taking it from no one. I just think that if you're going to be tight with your story, make sure that the story stay consistent.
Right.
Stay on top of it. That's to everyone that's doing their thing, and I commend them on that.
And I think storyline is really good, right? You can have similar storylines, but you have to finish the storyline, right? Like, I've seen some people, and I'm not going to name names, right? But you see the storylines and you go, it's really not there. You know what I'm saying? And I just want people, if you are going to do it right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't half-ass it and then be like, yo, you know.
A lot of people don't know that because they haven't come from that. See, the greatest storytellers are the ones that came from it, has experience with it.
Right.
So if I'm just telling a story and I just fabricate a lot of things that's not real, then the reality sets in my work. Because then I know as a writer, with my experience, I touch with my reality.
Right.
And my reality is struggling and facing my, you know, the situations I face with people and family members outside of that who's looking to do things. Those are things you write about. You don't have to say their name, but you can write in a direction and paint a picture that makes it more creative and meaty and juicy, and be like, damn, this is what we going on with, you know, and this is what we facing. So a lot of them don't really have the clue. They think they do, so they throw it up in the air, but which is all right.
Right.
But bring back to reality.
Right.
And I guess once they find a reality, then they can structure their way of
and make it look realistic. Like, let's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, make the storyline look realistic, and let's keep it hood. When you do your writing and you base your characters, like you said, on reality,
right?
Do sometimes you say, I should just get the person that I'm basing this story on, or do you actually go out and you look and you audition people to fit this role?
Like, when we had an audition, I'm going to tell you, it was so weird, it's crazy. We were shooting for a comedy. And then some of my friends wound up shooting a comedy. How ironic, but I wasn't mad. It just shows me where I'm thinking, and I'm ahead of my light years. By God's will. But if you look at the content and it's not really that funny, then I already know what you was doing, so I'm not going to get mad at you.
Right.
I'm just going to look at it and just make mine even better, even though I already know what I'm doing. So back to what you're saying, yeah, I get in contact with myself and know what I've gone through. You know what I'm saying? So when I create that character, yeah, I will look for somebody that could fulfill that if they follow the lines. But if they don't fulfill what I've written, then it doesn't make sense, because then you're not fulfilling my story.
Right. Because a lot of people, I hear people when they write, or they say they're going to write a web series, right? They say, you know what? I'm going to get, like, let's just say your character, right? I know DEEO's real dude. This is who he is.
Right.
So I'm going to just get DEEO to play his own part. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you do that? Or
it's easier.
Right. It's easier because it's no acting.
Right.
And I think that's the dope part of it. Like, I think with the web series, not to take away from, because I think you should know how to act.
Yeah.
But I think with web series, you have the ability to be more you, more real.
Exactly.
You know, uncensored, and say, yo, this works. Because why look for somebody who has to act like this when you have somebody who's already like this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So do you find yourself in the up and up with that?
Well, I know when to separate myself from allowing myself to let my emotions go. So I got to keep my reality in check. Because once I'm doing TV and then I'm looked at towards kids in a certain way now that I'm older, I want to keep it in a good sense. So I separate myself from that. And that's being mature. But you must learn how to act. If you don't know how to act, you have to learn how to act.
You have to.
And if you don't know how to act, then go pick a class or, do something that online. Google will show you or different types of things and take those classes. If you need to create a craft that you're building. Like, even with me, even though I was blessed with it, I still take a class just to know my ups and downs.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? To be transparent in different roles, like playing a father. Most of them may say, oh, you ain't a father, you ain't do this, you're going to hear all the bad news. That's what we do as a people with the slave mentality, look to badger one another, but not willing to support one another. So if you got away with you making it make sense to you and what you're writing, it has to make sense. Even with the character, your reality. What is your reality? You know you come from a neighborhood that's rough, where people are coming in on eminent domain and living off the luxury, off the sweat of our ancestors' back, and they're looking at us like we don't belong here. Are you serious?
Right.
So you got to separate those and be able to identify with what you're doing, how you're going to do it, how you're going to present it, and make the best of it.
You know what? We're going to take a short break. I want to find out when we come back how you deal with the negativity. Like, do you hear negativity? We're gonna get into all of that. And then we're going to find out what were your good and bads of 2018 since we are getting ready to go into 2019. We're going to find out a little bit more. I'm here with my man DEEO. This is We Got That. So y'all sit back, relax, and stay tuned because we're about to get this one started, all right?
Yes.
And don't forget, if you want to hit up We Got That for an interview, make sure you hit up wegotThat@gmail.com. And let's get it started. So let's get into some videos.
Are you ready? The time has come to introduce you to a new level of music.
Yeah. Smarts, Charlie, Justo.
This your what?
Nova. Squad. That's good though. Yeah. I guess you wondering where I've been. I searched to find that love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you'll see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Some people go around the world for love, and they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you'll see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. And though I only want the best, it's true. I can't believe the things I do for you. What you won't do for love. You've tried everything,
they dream of. And I done searched from every side. What I do for love, I'll find time. Tell me what you do for. Tell me what you do for. What you gonna do for? Tell me what you do for. Tell me what you do for. What you gonna do for? Tell me what you do for. 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 What you gonna do for? Tell me what you gonna do for love.
Woo-hoo! Look at this shit, we did it! Yo, all of it. Yo, why don't you get the fuck off me? Go do something. Go, get out of here. Shit, all up on me. Go. Fuck that. Fuck this nigga PJ. You think I did this shit for him?
Y'all need to slow down. Slow down if you can't keep up. I've been in it for a minute and the moment I ain't winning now. I run this game, say my name to the crowd. They know that I hold shit.
I wouldn't suggest that you question unless you gon' handle that. Stress where you rest, so you best not provoke, cause them streets I done ran all that. Y'all need to slow down.
Slow down if you can't keep up. If you can't keep up.
Y'all need to slow down.
Slow down if you can't keep up. If you can't keep up.
Vale, tú conoces y no sabes quién soy. Soy el beat de la gente como dicen por ahí.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy John Clay. And we got that, you heard? Make sure you tune in Love and Hip Hop each and every Monday. G!
We got that. We got that. Let's go. Yeah, we got that. We got that. We got that.
Yo, man, I had to come over and cross town to get up. This nigga got not even from over here. And she said, baby, you gotta do what the fuck you gotta do, nigga. I gotta catch up to my nigga guy. Guy, what's up, baby? Yo, what's up? You know I'm out here moving your camera. Come on, daddy. What up, man? Everything all right? Good, bro. Okay, good shit. Hot out here, you know, man? Yo, man, you ain't even from this side of town. Fuck you doing over here, man? What's up with you, man? Yo, I gotta holler at you, man. I got some shit out here moving, shaking, man. You know, I'm looking for this nigga too. Yo, can I holler at you real quick, man? Come on, man. Yo, man, you know what I'm saying? I need a patch.
Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Hopping out the whip, shot fly, watch his mama cry. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Hopping out the whip, shot fly, watch his mama cry. New black caddy, same year that we stand on. Fresh pair of J's, never putting no Vans on. I don't give a fuck who the king of New York. I'm a warrior, I'm used to wiping blood off the sword. Committing a bunch of sins, still praying to the Lord. Could be facing time, going back and forth the court. People say I changed, they say I outgrown. Once you cross the line, I just act like I don't know. 5'9" brim, hats up, you better throw that. I say PTL, PTS, you better know that. Ollie on the boards, just recorded, I got it. I show you how to flip it and double up the profit. Going to the lot, dropping off with some hot shit. Flossing hand in hand, don't let them know that you got shit. Bitches be scandalous, fucking broken, they manning them. Still posting MC, I'm kissing, holding their hands with them. See me in the club, I'm doing more than just hosting. I'm about to buy a club and just hire a few promoters. The one that bro buried me, only chicken's the recipe. Only ask double what's mine, then the rest can eat. Haters be hating, shot fly to the cranium. Got a hot one in the chamber, with your name with it. Tagging all the pictures, you there? That means you hang with them. Soon as you step foot out the crib, niggas will bang on you. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Hopping out the whip, shot fly, watch his mama cry. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Hopping out the whip, shot fly, watch his mama cry. You ever been wounded, still come outside? Niggas caught you slipping and you ready to ride?
Why you moving on T? You tucking your pride. You buying a bunch of rentals and you ducking, you hide. Subbing on the gram, chatting on Facebook. Catch you on live, you won't see how your face look. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, can't arrest a nigga. I won't waste time, I'm a broad day nigga. I can make it happen vacating in the villa. Box you in the ring, no Thriller in Manila. Stocking mask, baggy hoodie, ghost face killer. Talking out your mouth, I'll lay you sideways, nigga. Catch a homicide, pistol on my side riding. Amazing how 9 shots to bring 100 sirens. Ask them our lifestyle, a lot may not make it. Long as we stay strong, no army gon' break us. Bitches gon' love us, no hustlers or judges. Cornball niggas and bitches, you can't fuck with us. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Hopping out the whip, shots fly, watch his mama cry. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Pistol on my side, I'ma catch the homicide. Hopping out the whip, shots fly, watch his mama cry.
Got that ultimate cipher.
Take a minute and just talk to me. Yeah, we got this one-on-one. Now it's me along you and you along me, but you're bound to know what's up.
Hey, it's your girl Noelle K from the BX. Shout out to Team Noelle K here at the We Got That Ultimate Cypher. Later.
Could this really be real love? He said, when your days and your nights get a little more colder. Oh, I'll be your man, be your hero, be your lover, be your shoulder. Yeah.
All right, we coming back. All right, y'all. What up? What up? What up? We are back. If you just tuned in, I got my man, actor extraordinaire. Things y'all ain't even know he was doing. He's been doing for years. So let's get into it. It's a new year, man, about to come in. You did a lot of projects. So what do you got coming? Like, what are you looking forward to in 2019?
I'm just thankful to be alive and to be able to, do the things that God give me to do, Definitely shout out to D. Chamberz. We got the same name. He's my cousin, right?
Shout out to the boy D. Chamberz.
Yeah. Because, that's my first initial, my last name from the family. You know what I'm saying? So he might be a kinfolk. But like I said, I'm just thankful that God could give me the opportunity. I've just finished doing Blue Blood Season 8, Season 9.
You did Blue Blood?
Yeah, background, light work, background.
Listen, work is work, bro.
But to people, I be humble with it.
That's it.
I was on Ray Donovan, Season 6, Episode 6.
Really?
Season 6, Episode 4.
Yo, make sure y'all go hit that up. Let's go back. Let's go back and support them, bro. See, here's my thing. I'm all about support right now. You know what I'm saying? I hate when people see, and I'm gonna talk about it because fuck it. I'm not leaving the year with what.
What?
Why you looking at me like that?
I thought you were about to go on something else. Where you going?
No.
Right.
I'm on a whole new thing about support. You know what I'm saying? Like, I realize you watch a lot of people won't support you, but then when they need you, it's like, I support you, I've been watching. And I'm like, well, if you like what I'm doing and you see what I'm doing, why not put a like to it? Why not say something about it? You know what I'm saying?
Because people don't want to. That's an old school saying.
Right.
You know that.
Right. But I'm just saying, because a lot of people, I feel like we support people, right? Mm-hmm. And then you thinking, okay, I support you, support me. And people don't do that still to this day.
It's common. This is why I'm trying to explain to you.
Explain it, bro.
They come at you in all different ways. You understand?
Uh-huh.
The main purpose of things is to not get discouraged. This is what I tell people. Please do not get discouraged. Stay focused on what you need to do. Don't worry about what nobody else is doing. Because at the end of the day, you worrying about what somebody else is doing, you ain't going to never get it done. They're going to come at you in mad different ways. They're going to come at you through family. They're going to come at you through friends. They're going to come at you in so many different things that it's going to take away from your focus. It's people out here purposely to keep you back. And you got to be able to know the difference. People will come late. I've been on a set where I was actually in the middle of shooting and the person didn't show up. So you think I had to allow myself to get out of character? No, you gotta stay moving, stay praying, stay moving, stay pushing. It's an old people do this to just, I don't know, they lost, and you can't allow yourself to follow people that's lost.
Right.
Are you?
No, you're right.
If I know that I gotta be here at a certain time, and I know it's a pleasure for me to be on the show.
Facts.
It's a blessing. Everything is a blessing, from the biggest to the small.
That's how I feel.
So if I'm here, I'm gonna be here early because that's just me. Even when I was in them streets, I was early. You feel me? So,
but you gotta look at it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but see, this is what takes away from my elements of growth. If you gonna do you.
Right.
Don't bring me down doing you.
Facts.
Because if you try to bring me down doing you, it's gonna definitely be a problem, and the umbrella's gonna be open on you.
Facts.
So at the end of the day, we got to think about the things and the choices that we make, man. You know how much time I have people say things, and they just be talking. So when I pull up and they see me, like they saw a ghost.
Right. And be a mid-conversation about you, be like, DEEO, what up?
Yeah. And see, I thank God that I changed. Because it's either hands and feet on you and lumps across your head.
See, my thing is, I start everybody with trust, right? Until you burn that bridge.
Trust in God alone.
You're right.
Trust in God alone.
But my whole thing is, my man Ray
Trust in God alone. Trust and believe what I tell you. Because you're looking to be upset and you're looking to get high blood pressure. People are killing people without putting their hands on them. You know that, right?
Yo, I'm glad you say that, because that's what they was telling me, right? Because something happened recently, and I was upset. But my thing is, I'm not upset for me. My thing is, when I make promises to kids,
right?
That's my pet peeve. Don't break kids down. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
If it was my thing, I don't care. Cancel, do whatever you got to do. When it comes to kids, my thing is, we going all out, and I take everybody's word for it. You understand? And I was disappointed because people gave me the dumbest excuses of why they not there.
But let me tell you something. I'm gonna hit you something deep, and I cry about it. I love my kids, and sometimes if you go back to the story, I'm gonna give it to you, to Noah's Ark, what he said to his son. He was building the ark, right? So he had his choice to either come with Noah, right or wrong, when he built that ark. Right? He chose what? To stay.
Right.
So my mom used to tell me this all the time. You can give a child everything he wants except a mind of his own. And if you under the influence of poison, and that poison is in my system because I allowed that poison to kill me, I knew better.
Yo, what last Sunday we were saying we was going to make up, damn, what is it? Not Knowledge Sundays.
We got to go back.
Damn.
But it's just a reality.
Jewel Sunday.
It's just a reality, bro. Like, we only allow what we allow. Because if we nip it in the bud, it can't happen.
Facts.
They still gonna come at you. So I'm all for the kids. I even take kids that ain't mine. You understand?
Exactly.
I give to a stranger on the street because I don't want nobody telling me, oh, are you doing this? You fronting. How you know I'm fronting?
Right.
Do you live with me? Do you know my circumstances? But you wouldn't say it in my face if you see me. Then it would have been fronting. Because once I would have went upside your head, you would have FaceTimed it and then went to the police and then said, look, it's a trick. See, you came to commit the crime against me, but when I stood up to defend myself from the crime, then I'm the one that's the culprit. And they say, you know better.
Jewel Sunday, my man DEEO in here dropping jewels.
Yo, I'm just thankful. I'm just thankful for lost someone's God, period.
Right.
Whatever how you worship your God, I respect you. But at the end of the day, man, please do not get discouraged. Do not let these people rinse your mind with negativity or you going to be sucked up. Like I said, people be killing people without putting their hands on them.
Yo,
stress,
facts,
money situations. Anyway, even if I want a plate of food, they can say, yo, that's my man, and walk away and say, I don't really rock with that. Those are suckers. Those are suckers.
And I appreciate that. Yo, let me tell you, we never had a real conversation like this. And I think as we talk, I get more respect for you as a man, as an actor, everything. Because I'm like, yo, you really deep, but you real.
Nah, I got shot 4 different times. I've been in 4 different car accidents. My baby was in the incubator when I came through the hospital with bullets in me. Tell me what my life's like.
Tell them.
You don't want to play in this park. And the Wolves raised me, and they just coming home from 30 and 28 years to life, and they ain't telling on nobody. So don't tell me you tough.
Facts.
I don't want no smoke, but I'm going to be standing there with that smoke clear.
That's it. That's it. See?
Me and the law. That's it.
So let's get into some deep stuff. Like, so again, if you want to elaborate, I want to find out what happened with Project Heat that you wound up changing. Was it a better opportunity for you to move on to another web series or what? Like, how do you pick what web series you want to be in?
You don't. You're an actor. Your job is to act. You know what I'm saying? I still salute Project Heat. I don't got nothing against nobody. I don't feel no way. I don't harbor that. I'm not a sucker. So I ain't calling nobody no sucker. Whatever I can say to you, I'm going to say to you in your face, and I don't got to do it on camera. They still my peoples. I respect them. I'm an actor. I've been doing big things before then. I got locked up. I came home. Pop was my man. He's still my man. We grew up together. That's it. Like, I seen him the other day in the casino. Still my man. Like, you want to move on to do bigger things. I respect you, bro. Like, I'm not holding nothing personal. A lot of times people take things personal.
It's the business.
It's a business. But you got to make sure that you keep moving beyond the business. Go and badger people. Oh, I don't mess with that nigga because this nigga doing that. Listen, we're not here for that. We here to do business. And if we can't do business eye to eye, still doesn't make me mad at you because we don't agree on that business. You understand what I'm saying? But, yeah, things just wasn't for me in the way that they put it in there, and they wanted it to do what they want to do as far as their business. And, we came to our little disagreements sometimes, but it was just family, you know what I'm saying, in-house. So it wasn't enough for me to ever talk bad about none of them, unless, you know what I mean, I pull up and like, yo, son, But we kept it business. And, it's still good. I don't have no problem with nobody.
Right.
Trust me, if I have a problem with you, you gonna know about it.
Oh, we know. We saw it about 5-10 minutes ago before we walked into the building.
Just respect me. I don't want no problems with nobody.
Facts.
I pray 5 times a day to protect me from what I would do to somebody before I let anybody do something to me. And that's not the way that you want to be able to do things in life. A person that does good from the heart, genuinely, good will always come. Facts. But if you do foulness, you can expect the foul to come back because you're foul. If you're not foul, then you have nothing to worry about. I don't need to beat you or get over a lot of you and do all that.
So when DEEO's going through things, who does DEEO turn to?
I turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. 5 rakats a day. I make strong du'as, and I leave it to him. Because if I take it, if DEEO takes it into his own hand, I'll probably be forever in a day in the light in the cell in Colorado on the ground. So, it's not worth it because I'm trying to set element to change our way of thinking and people who got the struggles. Like, why go through something and get thrown away when you could get paid for it? Make it a business and become a job. Like, this is what you do. So at the end of the day, it's like, yo, man, come on, man. Respect others and respect yourself first. Show love and get love.
Right.
No love is no love. My mother and my grandmother used to say, nothing from nothing leaves nothing, right? But something out of nothing
leaves something.
Right?
Wait,
Sound like nothing out of nothing can make something. Correct.
Right.
Sorry about that. But that's what it is. But things happen, like things like that. So you can't get upset. So that's my point. See, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It's always working. People are always working against you. So you got to be able to be the man that you say you are. See, you know what make you a man? When you can take things that you have no control over and deal with them and go through and keep pushing.
Facts.
Instead of sitting and crying, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go kill myself. You're a dummy. You're not getting accepted in the heavens. You're going to go through the hellfire killing yourself. So there's no blessings in that. So being mean and hurting people at the end of the day, it's going to come back to you.
Right. So what's the biggest misconception about DEEO? Like, people like to judge people. What do you think people say about you that is totally wrong?
I could care less. Because you ain't walking my shoes.
Yo, my son said, that's it. I don't care.
Because you setting me up.
Right.
I'm going to care about what you say. You ain't been in my situation.
Facts.
You ain't walked my shoes. You ain't come from the dark side. I came from where it was completely dark to come to light. So survive in the darkness.
Jules Sunday, what?
Like, everybody running around and saying this and that. And then as soon as you get apprehended or something happen, they bring up your mom's social number, your grandma's address. And you was like, wow, I was just with him yesterday. You just ate at my table.
Wow.
You understand? So I got that's like me invite you to my house, and I invite you to my house, and I'm married. First of all, my wife, she's not even gonna be in the picture. If she answers the door, she'll greet you, and my wife will go upstairs if I'm married. Now, if my wife comes and sits in a circle amongst men, and there's no women there, then what am I doing within my household for my wife and for us to respect each other in each other's eyes as peers? This is an old saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the saying like women, like, you know, I'm going to respect your company and respect your space. I'm not going to sit amongst that.
Honey, if you watching this, you take your ass upstairs.
So it's like, you remember when you were a kid, kids should be seen and not heard. Not saying that to women, but when a woman have her friends, do the same thing too. Don't sit amongst your wife. Let her have her space. Y'all trust each other. That's what wedlock is, marriage.
Right.
So y'all respect each other. It's not no... God created woman for mankind, for us not to be lonely. But if one is misleading the other, you can't lead. Only God leads. So like, yo, man, I don't gotta try to explain all that.
Nah,
you see what the world is coming through?
Yeah.
Women setting dudes up and dudes setting women up for what?
For nothing.
And look, you still in the struggle. You got a couple dollars. Can you put that in the grave with you? You can have $200 million trillion. Can you put that in that casket? It won't fit. It's too much. Leave the rest to the people. Yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you. Listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you, son. I was not expecting the Jew dropping today like this,
it ain't about
bro.
no Jews. It's about knowing who you are and how you want to live your life. I'm tired of that. I don't want to deal with that because I know you're gonna tell. It's easy to walk around with that thing on you. It's a difference if you're going to blow that thing. And then if you know you're going to go to blow that thing, you got to know the consequences behind blowing that thing.
Facts. What was the turnaround? Like, because, again, you sound so grounded right now. Right?
I have to be.
What is the turnaround? What was your turning point? Because like you said, we've been in the streets. What was your turning point? Like, what was that point that said, you know what? I got to do things different. I got to be better.
You know, when I got hit, and I came in the hospital with my daughter. Like, it's crazy because my daughter, like, we don't even, it's a whole nother level. And when I seen her in the incubator and I had bullets in me and I was like, wow, DEEO, what you gonna do to just stop this? So then I went upstairs.
So this happened around the same time? You got hit and she was in the incubator at the same time?
Yeah, she was born premature.
Damn.
And it's crazy. So it's like, I had a chip on me, like, you know, I still went wild. You know what I'm saying, right after that. But then once the car flipped over on the last time, and then I was like, yo, man, you know what? I'm playing with God. You know what? I'm not even going to play with you. You know what I'm saying? It's either me or you, and the most likely it's you who control everything. You know what I'm saying? And I was still in the mischief, still, you know, dibbling and dabbling. And one day I did something I wasn't supposed to do, and it didn't go off the way it was supposed to go off. And when it didn't go off, God just said, all right, nigga, I got you. I said, you know what? You know, I'll leave it to you then. And that's how I've been ever since in the roundabout story. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'll just be thankful and I'll just be grateful to him, man. Like, I'm not, man, y'all not with what I'm with. So leave me alone.
Here's the thing, right? And I just had this conversation with my wife, right? Strong.
That's a blessing.
Strong belief in Jesus and everything. Like, we all should be, right? So we had a conversation and she basically asked me like, I forgot what the conversation was based, but I told her it was times that I felt like I was mad with God. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
And I think everybody's had that moment. And it was like, well, what makes you still believe after all of the tragic things that happened to you? What makes you still keep your belief?
Because you're supposed to believe, and that's it. You know why? Because at the end of the day, see, God is in control of everything.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So no matter what we want for us, it's what we want. What he wants is his command, and you got to follow it. And if you don't follow it, then that's you on your own, so you go astray. I ain't trying to go astray because I've been astray so long, so why am I stay astray? Because ain't nothing happening being astray.
Facts.
I might as well. That's like Mama said, be in the house at a certain time. We ain't been in the house at a certain time. Look, we wind up still being bad, but look, we always want to be forgiving and merciful and companion. Our moms. You understand what I'm saying? So I know our mother and our father many days may be long, and I don't even get along with my pops, but I still respect them. I stay at my distance and do what a servant's supposed to do. So when it comes to God the Almighty, you can't mix no emotions with him. You just go to him and ask for forgiveness. Just keep not doing the same thing over and over. And I just think as not just 2018 coming into 19, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to do because of the new year. No, that's why I'm going to continue to live my life, no matter what. Because I know what I could do, and I know my temper. It took me a long time to really control my temper. So that's where God gave me the gift to put it into acting. I could release it in acting, not hurt no one, and benefit from it. You understand?
Right.
So, and the struggle still continues because you still got to know the business of it. So everything is a test.
It is. And
everything is a test.
Listen, I ain't going to lie to you. It took me a while to get this. And the funny thing is, and I know if my wife is watching right now, she'll say the same thing. Like, sometimes, you know, she'll say certain things, and I hear her. I always tell her.
Oh, do you?
No, I do.
Okay.
I do. I hear her.
Because your wife could be like an alarm clock, just be reminded. Sometimes they move because a woman got a lot of emotions, but 9 out of 10 times, sometimes they be saying things and they do be right.
Right. She do. No, she do. Like, but sometimes, you know.
But they be cocky with it.
Right. Sometimes I play like, I don't hear you. You know what I'm saying? But I always listen. I do.
Say it too much, you be like, all right.
Yeah, all right already. To me, it's like alarm clock. Like, all right already. You got it. You know what I mean?
And she gonna see this, and she gonna say, "Oh, it took him to say that to get it." No, I heard you the first time, but I'm just glad that he did say it because it just put emphasis on what you said. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
So sometimes it has to be like that. Like sometimes you need to hear it, and I tell her, I gotta hear it from a guy like me. You understand what I'm saying?
But
like,
see, like at certain times, like. I know one day I'm going to be married, and I'll be thankful when the Lord reward me with a wife because that's half of my deed. And I've been married before. I know what it was. And it's a beautiful thing, but you just have to have
the right one.
The right one meaning that your souls are committed on a whole nother level. Intellectually, it's one. That's what brings on the
facts.
The whole oneness of human nature because you have a balance between your wife and you as a husband, and husband's supposed to lead, even though sometimes we don't because of our emotions and our pride, and that separates the situation. And a lot of times, the main key ingredient of it is loyalty. So we be loyal to the wrong peoples, and everybody else suffer. So that comes down the path, and it's just what it is. But
you know what? I want to touch on something after this, right? I want your thoughts on. And this is going to be when we come back. Your thoughts on, do you think men can still lead now that this world where the women feel like they're so independent? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to leave that right there. Yeah. And we're going to take it up a notch. So we're just going to see how this one goes out. Yeah. So, yo, we're going to be back right after this. And don't forget, hit us up. We got that. We'll be right back.
Yeah,
Like I'm on the beach with a white tee and no socks. Ha. With you, of course. It's crazy how we live two different paths. It came to this. Of course. Hella turbulence, but never crash. I was waiting in your future when you left the past. Don't need to paint a better picture, need a better flash. Just to take another one that's gonna forever last. Why the better things in life, the shit that never lasts. Need a wife to ride or die, hope we never crash. You the best thing a lucky man can ever have. Well, God, there's another man's trash, speaking the treasure, if the treasure trash. If I knew when the past would have been on, knock you down in the bed with my Temps on. Like, woo. No messing with you ain't simple, so I gotta stay down on my 10 toes. Champagne night, candles on the dresser, bubbles in the tub, got it set up. First we make love from the neck up, kissing on your lips, slight pressure. Felt the mood shift when we sped up. Get you wet up, licking on your neck, and then I slid to your breast, slip your leg up. Feel that body shiver in this weather. Taste buds, let the wetness when I eat it. Nobody do it better. Nah, I was in a bad place, trying to get this cash chase, breathing in a bad space. Now you see the tabs paid. If I stayed alive past you, I would rather choose for my heart to stop beating on your last day. Live life and have faith. Can't sleep, mad weight. Type of shit we on ain't the same without the lactate. All I need is you. Don't need bitches off a back page. Told you never worry about them bras, cause they mad fake. Talking to you. If I knew when the past would have been on, knock you down in the bed with my Temps on. Like. We no messing with you ain't simple, so I gotta stay down on my 10 toes. It was hard for me to believe that there could be someone out there that could really change you, mind, body, and soul. Just crazy how I found it so quick. I thought it'd probably take me to like 40 years old or something. That's all I need. The feeling so official when we kick it. Had the right one on my side that love and live with. The steak, she could fix it. She got a taste delicious. Fill up every line going up and down on my wish list. Yeah. Got me looking at it different. So when they're cooking for me, keep it chefing in the kitchen. So when they pay attention, I do a lot of running around. She see the vision. Ain't gotta tell her twice cause she listens. Facts. See, that's treasure. Talking to her. If I knew in the past with a band on, knock it down in the bed with my Temps on. Like. We no messing with you ain't simple, so I gotta stay down on my 10 toes.
AL, Big Rap, Helter Skelter, Brooklyn, with the voice of Brooklyn, my boy Shice. Rock on, rock gone, don't get popped on.
Like a different time every time I
You're now listening to the smooth sounds of Rick and Thaddeus music.
Let's go.
Look, new check with the same digits. Tonight I'm spilling more pain for champagne wishes. Spending half of my check to impress the same bitches. Then wake up in the morning wishing I never did it. Things got rougher and rougher as time passed. Thinking is my time coming or did my time pass? Shit. I'm just staring at this hourglass, watching these hours pass, thinking of our past. I broke hearts to the girls I started misleading. Figured I let my new girl break my heart, I'd be even. Thought I did that for no reason, I swore it never worked. But when shit go wrong now, it's like it never hurts. Shit, I lost homies who I thought was friends, and then we got cool again. It's like the cycle never ends. I'm praying that God don't let the devil in, but if he does, I gotta be strong enough not to let him win. Cause if good music was drugs, y'all niggas could call me the plug. Yeah, I'm out here finessing these jugs, trying to stay away from the judge. Yeah, if them bitches wanna play with them drugs, tell them keep it away from the rug. Yeah, cause if good music was drugs, y'all niggas could call me the plug. Check it, I told mama I don't think I'll make it another way. She told me be happy you woke another day. It ain't about the time you got, it's what you do with it. Cause you can't live broke and be cool with it. Get a job, get a hustle, or find you a hobby. And stop robbing every nigga you find in the lobby. After I stopped talking to her, I called up the poppy. And he told me he got me, copy. I done made a lot of choices, some things I regret. You gotta learn and forgive and win and forget. You gotta respect who you are and live out your life and say, fuck all the comments and fuck all the likes. Cause one day, they all gonna hate you and load the Mac for you. Same ones you called bro and had your back for you. They leave now, but when you make it, they'll be back for you. And that's a fact for you. You're welcome. Cause if good music was drugs, y'all niggas can call me the plug. Yeah. I'm out here finessing these jugs, trying to stay away from the judge. Yeah, if them bitches wanna play with them drugs, tell them keep it away from the rug. Yeah, music was drugs, y'all niggas can call me the plug.
Hey y'all, I'm comedian Eva Evans, and make sure you watch me on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. on BET on the new reality show Hustler in Brooklyn, and follow me on Instagram at Eva Evans Comedy. And you rockin' with We Got That.
Okay, on the beat.
Hey. Salute. Salutations to the real ones. Yeah. When we come around, we apply pressure. When it's going down, we apply pressure. If we run it down, we apply pressure. Build it from the ground, we apply pressure. When we come around, we apply pressure. When it's going down, we apply pressure. If we run it down, we apply pressure. Yeah, build it from the ground, we apply pressure. Yeah, yeah, we apply pressure. Oh, yeah, we apply pressure. Yeah, yeah, we apply pressure. Oh, yeah, we apply pressure.
They catching bodies, I'm catching bodies when I be rapping. This pray your body, don't catch your body if I'm reacting. If anybody is on my body, then find a casket. They know my body and know my body is not the plastic. I ain't knocking them, you better know my time different. 14 hours ahead, you know the time different. I could pull up anytime like surprise visits and really give you a reason for you to cry victim. Apply pressure, you dry stitches can die with them. Divide chicken with my hitter who not switching. Some fly denim, Giuseppe sneakers and I'm dripping. And if you sleeping on it, truthing, you can lie with them. Picking the side, ready to ride with them. Look at the sky, moving with pride. Ride different, through with the lies, they really be choosing them eyes. Moving aside, look at my eyes, hope to get through to you guys. If this dude a fine Christian, I read the manuscript earlier, it was fine printed. The cute they put me in, it really got my mind twisted. They saying Ninja is back, well act like I'm missing. I'm just giving you bars inside my mind's prison rebel.
Salute, gang. I got them ends, different shores. Hit the Gucci store out in Rotterdam. Where I'm from, they be waving sticks like the Potter's hand. Heaters always coming out the window when it's not a fan. Bought your album, then deleted it. I was not a fan. Running on the bully, the homies were egging dollar fans. I ain't do the pictures. If I'm posted, it was not the gram. Fake is never there for you, really. They all a hologram. Not again. Focus on the music, get the Benjamins. Snake charmers, get your life shared, not the skin you in. I'm genuine. 10 toes down like gravity works. I'm getting it. If I go down, I'm bagging it first. I'll finish it. Thinking about the people and who really want it. I figured it out. Stop thinking about the ones they doing numbers. All that means is that I'm looking for the outcome. Yeah, you got the follows, but I sell the most albums. Facts. And I did it from the ground up. Yeah, our parents couldn't ground us. Careful keeping watching the people who always round us. Never will forget the one who found us. You know the team. Center of minute supposed to be winning, forgiving, and finishing. I should be living, but live it. I gotta go get it. I gotta get through it. I gotta get with it. I gotta get millions. I gotta get dinner. The prodigy with it. I'm proud to be Christian. I'm doubted, but in my pocket be thin. My mother been missing. The product is different. My father been tripping. I ain't no twinning. Our heart is imprinted with knowledge and winning. To Papa, I'm grinning. Get shovels, you dig it. I know we hating my liking my pictures. I know you've been waiting. I had to get lyrics. I know that I struggle, but smiling in the mirror. I'll make it double your mouth till you hear it. Nobody get nervous. Somebody gon' feel it. Yeah. When we come around, we apply pressure. When it's going down, we apply pressure. If we run it down, we apply pressure. Build it from the ground, we apply pressure. When we come around, we apply pressure. When it's going down, we apply pressure. If we run it down, we apply pressure. Yeah, build it from the ground, we apply pressure. Yeah, yeah, we apply pressure. Oh, yeah, we apply pressure. Yeah, yeah, we apply pressure. Oh, yeah, we apply pressure.
We got that ultimate cipher.
Hey, it's the best kept secret.
I'm young and ambitious, play the cut like some stitches. Everybody dies, but not everybody living. It's been a minute since I blacked out, method in red. Niggas cooning to go viral, that method is dead. My new thing wanna talk, but my preference is head. She DM'd, asked for closure, left a message on red.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Rich P, Strength and Numbers, straight out of Harlem, New York. You already know. And we got that ultimate cipher I'm starring in, so make sure y'all tune in, you dig? Love.
Ever did stress is my ball mains. Been through a lot, got more trouble to go. I seen people trade their soul for the love of the dough. A bad crack for my mans, couldn't fuck with the snow. So I kept an X-Pack like NWO.
All right, y'all, we are back. So I'm with my man DEEO. Yo, DEEO, no lie, you been kicking knowledge since you've been here, bro.
No, and knowledge is a way of life. I mean,
but some people don't know. Here's the thing. You know what's that saying? Common sense ain't so common no more. You know what I'm saying?
To me, it's like once a slave dies, once a slave, always a slave die free.
So we was back before the break. We were talking about the man and respecting the woman, and the woman respecting the man, and all of that. And wait, damn, what was you saying there? Because I said I wanted you to say it on air. We was talking about.
Okay, basically, it's like God made marriage to be symbolic as a whole, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is like, in order for it to work, not even just marriage, to companionship that God gives it to man and woman, you have to have respect and loyalty. You know, respect your mate. And most women take it offensive when I say, like, you know, men that don't want to lead is because some of the times they're afraid and they're scared to lead because they really don't know how to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have some women that's like your mom's breastfeeding you when you were a kid, giving you the nourishment and, and the milk into the body. And a lot of times, what it is that we lose respect for one another because if we lack something, instead of supporting it, we knocking them. Like, yo, how you don't know that? You don't.
Right.
Well, if you know it, show it to me, so therefore I can pass it on, and it'll help us. But if I'm gonna be disrespectful to you and, you know, treat you a certain way, if that's the way you want to live, it becomes difficult because then now my trust into you is just totally shot down because you shot my trust down.
Right.
So it's like a never-ending battle. But until you gain that grounds of respect and loyalty, then that's where everything is that be so symbolic. Like the whole relationship. Like you see certain parents, our grandparents and parents before us, they've been together 20 and 40, 50 years because they had that balance.
Now people feel like, yo, if you've been married 5 years, you're good money. Like, that was a long relationship. And I'm like, nah, people been doing it for years. But we also talked about, before we left on break, that how can a man lead, right? Because you get a lot of women who are independent women. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, shout out to all my women that are holding it down.
That. My mother was an independent woman.
Right. But how now...
Still is, makes you know, love her.
Right. How can a man lead a person, a woman who's been leading her own for so long?
It's gonna be impossible because she's been badgered, but it can be worked through if she chooses to come and work together alongside with that, because it's like the respect factors. If a woman been going through so much, and every man or how a relationship may go in that sense, if she been taken advantage of course it's going to be difficult for that woman. She's like, I ain't going to need you because you built this in me.
Right.
And it came from you. And you were supposed to protect me, and you violated me in many different ways. So you're going to have to gain her trust and be sincere to that.
Right.
But then you got some other people or other women or whatever women that does this. And I can't just say that because I respect the women, the queens, period.
Right.
To remain as a queen. To give that loyalty as a queen. In order for a man to give him that energetic to lead again. You see what I'm saying? Because if you look at it, and when I grew up with my grandparents, my grandfather and grandmother, they had a beautiful relationship.
Facts.
And my grandfather did what he was supposed to do, and if he fell short, my grandmother picked up behind that. So it gave him the energy to not fall short again. So if he did fall short, he could go back to the bank.
Right.
It's already prepared, she said, because I took care of that. It's already there. So now you got to put back what you replaced and plus to keep building. It's like building a home, building a love, building the spirits again with God and yourself to connect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's the only body it is. God is the whole creator. So you got to come through, get the prayers and blessings from the Most High in order for it to work. No matter what you may do, but always stay loyal to each other and to God. And if you stay loyal to that, then it's going to work. But if it's not, you know, she got to stay in respect factor, like you got to stay in respect factor. Y'all both got to respect each other. It's not like, yo, you got to stay in your place. Get out of here. Nah.
Right.
Y'all both got to stay in place with each other. So it could be balanced. Respect her because she's the queen.
Facts.
And she respect her king. And that's how it is. Don't go by what your girlfriend's saying because she going to destroy your family because she miserable. And Duke, don't go by what your homeboy's saying because it's the same thing. You're going to destroy your family.
I say that all the time. I said, I'm a firm believer. Single people can't give marriage advice to can't give advice to people in relationships. You understand? Like sometimes I hear people, they like some of the people that I know, like they'll try to give me marriage advice, but like, yo, well, fuck that. If she don't want to do this, nah, that ain't how it worked though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm married, I committed to her, so I have to handle it different. I can't take your advice because you're single for a reason. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And your whole mind, your train of thought is, fuck it. Don't do it her way. Do it your way. Do what you want to do. Like, some of my friends be like, yo, well, do it how you want to do it. I'd be like, nah, that ain't how it work. I got to compromise. In my household, that's what we do. We compromise.
Mm-hmm.
If something ain't right, I don't just take it upon myself to be like, yo, I'm going to do it anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, what do you think about this? You know what I'm saying? She is my backbone. She is my support. Because even, in 2018, I made the toughest decision of my life that I felt I ever made.
Mm-hmm.
And that was to leave a secure job to follow my dream and do my entertainment.
Right.
And the first person that was there to support that decision was my wife.
She was meant to be.
She was like, do what you want to do. If you feel like this is what makes you happy and this is, I got us.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And again, as a man, I'm like, nah, I don't want you to get me. I want to handle
your pride.
Right.
You got to separate them.
Right. But you know what? Again, she was the one who kept shit. And I was like, you know what? I have to. And I'm learning.
Right.
And that's the thing. Because a lot of us, like you said, we want to be macho, the pride and all of that. But at the end of the day, I got to look at what's real. And what's real was her telling me, go for it. Because without her, I wouldn't have did it. Right. You know, I'd have been, because I've been struggling with that decision for years, right?
Then you'd have been in the loop.
Oh, yeah, and I was like this, yo, I can't.
That's why you don't know the queen is so important. And see, the queen, this is what gets me like, I be like, it's a saying like, a woman say, if a man can do it, I could do it. No, you're a queen. Don't do that.
Right.
I don't want to tell you not to do that, but you should know not to do that.
Right.
But if that's what you choose to do, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you were born queen and then just turn savage, just don't look for no benefits down that road.
Facts.
Just like I'm a king, I gotta act as a king. But if I become savage with the queen, there's no peace in the kingdom.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
So some queens don't know how to be queens, just like some kings don't know how to be kings.
Right.
So how you gonna look and just say later on, damn, a lot of people are badgered. And when I say that, and mean mentally been broken and spiritually broken, us as a people.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened is that we gain these strength again and educate one another and teach each other how to really love God and love ourselves and to love others. Love ourselves, to love others, to respect each other. Because if your woman came in and say, example, we was talking about it on here, she go hang out with her homegirls, don't call
Facts.
Me, go home at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You can be like, man, what the hell, nigga, you crazy? So imagine how she feel when you coming through that door at 8 o'clock in the morning. This is a marriage.
Facts.
She's not your girl. Girl can't tell you nothing. You on the side. That's the way it is. But in a marriage, there's certain things that you just don't do. And this is how I formulate my work. Because I'm married to my work. And so I have someone that can share my work with me. That's what God provided me. But she's going to be a queen.
Because that's, and like we said off air, right? A lot of people be like, yo, son, like, your wife don't say nothing when you out? No, I'm working. Like, she knows that. Like,
but you really working.
Right, and it's the truth.
But see, that's the misconception right there. They throw that boomerang like, yo, because that's like an excuse for what they want to do. Nah, don't get caught up in that, bro.
Nah, I don't. And he'll tell you. Because, first of all, I'm a homebody. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing like home to me.
Okay.
Like, when I'm not working, where am I? I'm home.
That's what's up.
And I'm working even at home. So, I hear my friends, they hit me up. They're like, yo, dude, like, it's 4 o'clock. Your wife ain't going to say nothing. No, my wife know where I'm at.
Yeah.
If I'm hanging out, she know I'm hanging out. Like, and it's trust.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, it kind of helps you say, yo, I'm not going to cheat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to cheat.
Yo, let me tell you something. The reason why you don't have to cheat, because that next woman that you looked at, it should remind you of your woman in a sense, like, because I ain't going to play myself. You know what I'm saying? I go home and I do this, and my wife did. In a way, sometimes, dude, we really get stupid.
Dumb.
Stupid. You know what I mean? So, like, I used to do the same dumbness, man. That's why I was like, yo, man, why do I got to go through this? And then I said, you know what? I'm asking my own self a dumb question. Just not do it. Let me this is a solution. You good to me, I'm good to you.
Right.
You play yourself, listen, I don't want to go back and forth playing this game with you.
Right.
Because it don't benefit me.
And you look at all of this stuff that you've been through with other relationships, and you be like, I don't go through that right now.
You know why I was other relationships, we was immature. This is what we wanted to do. And, you know, we had role models thinking we was players. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But then when you realize at the end of the day, like, damn, you feel some types of guilt because you really gained this love. That's how you know you really love somebody, if you went and did something that you wasn't supposed to do.
Yeah.
And then you try to make up, and then ironically, for some reason, the earth is round. All right? And then she go do something, you're going to want to knock her head off. Like, you slut, you win. But nah, man, fair game.
Fair game. Yeah, if you
Respect
did it, yeah.
And this what makes men. So, like, with me growing, and that's how I build and come into different angles of being a character and writing stories and look at the reality for what it is.
Right.
And one day, God, Allah will bless me. It just got to be the right thing, the right situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you don't follow those things, you yourself, how you going to try to preach something you ain't living?
Right. So, 2019 is coming. I know you got projects on projects on projects. Like, you was working, I know you're working on something, Jesus. The two names, damn.
Irvin and Wilson.
Irvin and Wilson. There you go. I'm sitting there going, damn, what the hell is the name?
That's the Irvin and Wilson. That's what we're having editing. My cousin Bo, you know what I'm saying? They got a single out now. Shout out to Bo Wood and FSX. You know what I'm saying? It's on Google Play and all that. The work has been crazy. There's more work coming up with True Vision Films. Shout out to Let's Go, BME, Big Man Entertainment.
Big Man.
Building.
That's my guy right there.
So, you know, it's just a lot. And we just did a toy thing for the kids up there right before the holidays.
Oh, yes. You did. You hit me about that. Yo, shout out to Big Man Entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Foundation as well. All the people that, Royalty Rentals, all my peoples, you know. It's just that what you want in life, you just got to work hard for. And 2019, just let it be the beginning of a new year for your millennium to keep going on victorious. Other than that, like, I'm just thankful to be alive every day.
What was one of your most challenging roles that had to really put you out of your element?
Well, I had a couple. One, it never came. I played the bum, which never came into circulation. And the roles, it was crazy because the hardship of how people lay out there and be in the cold. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shooting that scene. And it made me really just realize, like, yo.
Make you humble.
Like, yo, man, I'm so humble. I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful.
I be like that.
I want to thank anybody that helped me in any type of way, whether it was just a good word. You know what I mean? And I'm so grateful for that. And I'm grateful to the people that's loyal to me. And may God expose those that are disloyal, let it fall by the wayside like the water run down the cup. I'm good with that.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. This year, I'm learning to be grateful for even my haters. Because, let me tell you why. And it sounds so cliche, but they help build me. You know why I say that? Because when people tell me I can't, I show them that I can. You know what I'm saying? When I realize that people don't support, I go, well, I'm going to show you I'm going to do it without your support.
Why even render that thought?
Right.
Like, this is my whole thing. Like, if you got the energy to hate, build up this energy just to hate. Why you can't put that energy into something positive?
Right.
Why you can't put that energy and keep that energy into what you believe and stay doing? So hate don't exist in me. Like, it's there, but I was like, it's like you crossing the street.
Right.
The lines is there. You know the lines. You know to look before you go both ways. So if I'm texting and not looking, I'm self-destruction anyway.
Facts.
So, come on, man. Like, I ain't got. You know how much times I deal with that? I dealt with actual people that actually lie in my face and then come back and say, yo, I didn't realize that. But I said, this is what it says in black and white.
Right.
You told me something completely different. But it's cool. So you kill them with kindness. But don't sit there to get stuck like a magnet to a refrigerator and then get caught up in it. Because people prey on your downfall.
Absolutely.
Yo, I'm going to take you to court. I'm going to do this. You watch. I'm going to expose you. You a coward. You ain't going to do nothing but go to the cops. Because that's what you're going to do. And then when you go to the cops going to be like, there should be a law that when you commit such an act, that you should be charged with committing that act. You idiot. Like, when do people wake up and realize the reality and smell of coffee?
Facts.
I owe you nothing. I belong to God. Until you know the difference?
Yes.
I owe you nothing.
Chrissy said, we love you. She said, "We love you, DEEO."
I love you
Shout
too.
out to my girl Chrissy Bryant, that Brooklyn Mobile
I
Talk.
love you. I love you forever. Now she is a real woman.
Yeah, Chrissy's definitely dope.
One of the queens of the earth.
Yes, Brooklyn.
And I salute you so much, Queen.
Brooklyn Mobile Tour coming soon. I know it's coming. I know it's coming soon.
She's been so much supportive in a lot of different things.
Yes.
As far as a lot from Project Heat on down, the list continues. So I bow to the Queen. Just like in chess, if you notice when you lose your queen on the board, don't dudes get upset. But if you lose her in real life, you better blow your brains out and go hurt somebody. So why not treat the queen white?
That's true.
Take care of the queen. And have where the queen can take care of her king. Y'all got to have a balance.
You're right.
Stop looking at what your friend doing and she miserable or he miserable. That's what it is, man. So if you got a skill, man, keep pushing. Don't get discouraged, man.
Yeah.
It's about us, man.
2019... I know we can't talk about too much, but hopefully we will be working together on the project that's coming
God
up.
willing. Yeah, God. Everything happens by God.
Yep. And that's how we even started talking again. It was like, yo, I was like, yo, once you walk through the door, I was like, deal.
I go to, let me tell you something. I go to all different auditions. And if it doesn't apply to me, for me, I just be like, no, I gracefully bow out. That's not me.
Yep. So hopefully, like 2019, like I said, we will be working on this dope project. It sounds like it's a dope situation.
Even if it's not that, we got other up and coming situations.
Yes, and that's it. So like 2019, what are you headed for? What do you look to accomplish bigger and better?
Well, actually, in 2019, I'm making plans now because I want to go to Umrah, meaning like go overseas and do my prayers on the Holy Land.
Really?
Stay there, come back. You know what I'm saying? And just stay, between working and just doing that.
Yeah, it was funny. Again, I got to bring up 5 minutes before we come to the studio, we at a store. And they were shocked of what you were saying. And I was watching dude, and me and him was just sitting back looking like, yo, you see dude's face? Like, they didn't expect you to hit him on a deep level like you was. And you was explaining, giving the knowledge. And he was like, oh.
Because a lot of times, people they judgmental. They judge you.
Right.
And what they do is like, you stole off our ancestors' back, the sweat of our back, that Willie Lynch. And then you had the nerve to want to move in around it to then be eminent domain and then look at us like
we don't belong.
Like Christopher Columbus said he discovered America. I got thrown out of class for that. You know what I mean? So thank God to Hannibal crossing the Pacific Ocean.
See, there you go. Now we know what kind of kid you was. You see?
Like, I still wasn't a bully. I just wasn't dumb.
No. Right. Be like, but you challenged. And that's a good thing.
I'm not afraid of challenge because why is, God put you on the earth to do certain things, to manifest. You was born a king. I'm born a king. We all born. We come from ancestors of royalty. Everybody out there of the struggle, you're all royalty, man. It's just that you got to come and claim your part of the crown.
Yeah. So what do you think your purpose here is?
I think only Allah knows when He takes my breath. I'm here to do what's good for the people.
You see the answers. I be waiting for something. He be like, nope, you're not gonna get that.
No, it ain't that. It's just what's in my heart. You come from so much bad stuff. Our ancestors, us as a people, like I want to see you win. Why would I want to see you lose?
Right.
And it's sad to say, a lot of black people, we lost ourselves, man.
Yeah. So how do you think we find it back, though?
Yo, man, we got to go to
God. As
a
people.
Got to go to God and read them books. And not their books. Go back to our history and read the books. Compare with their books and you'll find so much mistakes and so much bureaucracy that's in there that they're using on you to this day. Because if they took, I'm going to tell you something. Now, look at this. If they took your grandmother's recipe and put it in a bottle and sold it to you, and you still bought it, and then name is Snapple on it, and you still supporting them, half and half, lemonade and iced tea, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's facts.
Are you kidding me? Come on, man. We slow, man. And it's sad, man. It's sad. You support somebody who cares nothing or you don't even know you, but stole your grandmother's recipe.
That's a fact. Yo, let me ask you this before we wrap up. What do you want your legacy to be?
I just want it to be the next generation to be free and educated to help the others that come along down the way. Like Martin Luther King's dream, Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying? Harriet Tubman, who I used the tactics to then use in the military to the day to what she used. Black Wall Street. seeing my people really be the kings and queens they are.
Right.
Not knocking no race or no other gender.
Right.
Anybody else, but come together and accept the truth and know what it is and work together lovingly and, you know what I'm saying, respect each other, man. That's all. Let's make it to another level. Black Panther showed me that. I salute them brothers, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That
Even though whoever did what and how they did it, they manifested. So that's showing you that if you think about it, look at Egypt, how it was built with no machinery. Egypt built with no machinery. Hand. To remind them the time to when they used to pray on the reflection of the sun. They knew what time of the day it is without wearing a watch. You're not born kings? That's all I got to say, man.
Yo. Well, I just want to say this, man.
I'm good.
Yo,
see, like this sweatshirt?
Uh-huh.
Look, my man RLC.
Shout out to RLC.
That's right. Eat or be eaten.
That's it.
You feel me?
Facts.
We've been eating too long.
Yo, like I said, I'm happy that we actually got a chance to actually link up. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming, though. Long time coming. It's on his time, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, I try to rush a lot of things, but it didn't never work.
Right.
That's why I say I always put it back in his hand.
Right. And then, like I said, I thank you for coming up here and
thank you for having me, man.
Shedding so much light. Yo, 2019, I just definitely hope like we see you on the big screen, bro.
Nah, God, what
like,
just some things, man.
Some big screen stuff, yo.
Man, I ain't even getting into just animation, all types of stuff coming. Like,
oh, that's
you know
what's
what I'm
up.
saying? So, like, you know, I think, like, yo, you know who inspired me a lot? Like, my cousin, I'm dealing with him. We always go head-to-head, true. And he's like, yo, man, you got to realize in life what he drops it in his own way because he's who he is. We both Libras.
Right.
And we just had a conversation the other day on the phone. He was like, yo, I'm just so tired of people, but, you know, I'm going to go get it. And I said, yo, I respect you because when he shot 730, people were so like, oh, what's going to happen with this movie? What's going to do this, and the third? He was the first one that made his first movie at. His own money. You know, he could have bought a Rolls. He ain't buy. He already had a Bentley. He said, you know what? I'm going to shoot this movie.
Right.
Shot it. Rehearsed it. We shot that movie in 30 days with no promotion. When we dropped the movie, why they bootlegged it?
Really?
And we got 40 to 45 million streams right now on Amazon.
Wow.
And they still, yo, I'm telling you, and God is so blessing us in so many different ways. And, you know, people are still looking at you like, oh, man, yo, man, when is the next this? When is the next that? But are you willing to support that? Are you really ready to be behind it? So if you do or you don't, man, it don't really, God is love. Man.
Right.
Just remember in your heart, God is love, and just do what you got to do.
That's
because
it.
People will trap you, and don't allow that, man.
That's it. Yo, once again, man, if y'all want to follow my man DEEO, make sure y'all hit up DEEO Official. I was doing it wrong. I was doing it Official DEEO, and I was like, yo.
You got a whole bunch of DEEOs supposed to hit, right? But it's all love.
And I'm like,
it's all love.
I had to text you back like, yo, where's your Instagram?
Man, but, you know, that go to show how we are supportive when we don't want to be supportive.
Right.
You see how God works?
Yes.
I do. Yo, he ain't a this and that. I'm gonna use that name. This is all right. But you still support it to a certain degree when you don't even want to. Don't even realize it.
Yep. And then you still not gonna be as successful as you think you are trying to steal somebody's stuff. So I noticed that. But we want to thank you again. Yo,
I want to thank you. You got that. And Ma, I love you. I'm glad that you didn't dump me in the garbage somewhere. I love you so much. She's at my brother's house.
Yeah, I love that.
You, Ma. I love you. I swear you're the queen of the earth. I love you, Ma.
Shout out to the whole Chamber family out there. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, yo, just make sure y'all stay on the lookout for my man DEEO. I know he's in so many projects coming up. And like I said,
God willing.
Yo, hopefully, me and you'll be on that screen together and I can be
God
like, yo.
We ain't got to hope. That's going to be
let's talk about it, right?
Yeah.
So what I want to say is, yo, we up out of here. Make sure y'all tune in. Have a happy new year. Put all that negative energy behind you. Let's look forward for the new year, 2019. Make it your year and be productive. That's it. Shout out to my bro, Sites Media. Always on the check-in with me. Always here holding me down. And make sure y'all check out his videos. If you're looking for videos, you're looking for movie photos, whatever. He's the total package. Hit up sitesmedia.com. That's SYTES media.com.
Yeah.
All right. So With that being said, yo, we about to get up out of here. We see y'all in 2019. All right? Peace.
Got that.
Yeah.
What up, world? It's the King Amadeus, Platinum Boy Music, Bad Boy, and we here right now. I'm rocking with my brother, the King, Shice, the voice of Brooklyn. You heard? Yeah.
Violators Unlimited Apparel. We got authentic snapback baseball hats and knit hats, t-shirts, baseball tees, jerseys, thermals, pullover hoodies, and more. Dozens of styles and colors to choose from. We got your size, small to 6XL for men and women. Shop with us online at Violators Unlimited Biz. For more info, call 917-327-4600 or go to violatorsunlimitedapparel@gmail.com.
Yeah. Whoop. Yeah. Young Devyn, I'm back on my bully. The youngest in charge, I don't waste time. Talk on the grid, but shook up in person. Yeah, I got them pulls like a FaceTime. Don't know my struggle, I came from the gutter, but now I be crossing them state lines. Schooling rappers like a class, get into the bag, ballin' like it's game time. It's never order when I drive by. I connect the city like it's Wi-Fi. Make a movie with no sci-fi. Only time I react is on timelines. Got them clapping like a high five. From the top, coach you the sideline. Hating on me, hit a wide try. They don't see the vision like a blind eye. Call me the GOAT. Riding my wave like a boat. Diamonds of water, just look how I float. This presidential, I don't need no votes. Pull up in something that look like a ghost. Haters be mad when I do the most. Hang with them hitters that be on the go. You speak on my name, they taking your soul. Whoa, yeah, money running like a track star. I'ma give them gas, no NASCAR. In the ghost looking like Caspar. All my haters never went that far. We don't got time for the fake. Everything Gucci except for the snakes. I didn't see people plotting in my face, so I became a star just like a race. People always asking me to stop. Catch you out in traffic like a cop. If we miss, we passing through your block. Pulling like the Mavericks on the clock. Started in the gutter, now I'm lit. Said I'm acting flashy, take a pic. If you hating in this clip, remember the struggle, I got to equip. I'ma be litty regardless. I'ma get drippy regardless. Remember when I was the target? Now I'm balling on them like Harden. Cause I'ma be litty regardless. I'ma get drippy regardless. Remember when I was the target? Now I'm balling on them like Harden.
Had to get back in my bag on him. If he run out, we gon' put a tag on him. Go do a hit, then I dab on him. Off the Henny, it's making me last longer. These niggas is broken, my trap stronger. Pop a molly and then we gon' mask off. Put that little boy in a black coffin, and my young ones gon' hop out the cab toss. Summertime gun squirtin', cop a nigga like Suburbans. They be hating cause I'm working, see it up close curtains. I fucking bitches, see squirtin', Percocet got me swerving. See it up and we burn them, posted with pot right on Workman. Big up America, I know you heard of us. I know niggas wanna murder us. All of my niggas is murderers, and they don't really wanna war with us. I call G's and they got the say on them. Russ Baller carry something big on them. K-Baller in the whip, if you see the check, he already know the dick on him.
I'ma be litty regardless. I'ma get drippy regardless. Remember when I was the target? Now I'm balling on them like Harden. Cause I'ma be litty regardless. I'ma get drippy regardless. Remember when I was the target? Now I'm balling on them like Harden.
Got that ultimate cipher.
I go wherever the squad go. I go wherever my God go. Catalina at the wine mixer. This is something like a bar show. All this money like I'm Pablo. All these phones like a car show.
What's good, everybody? It's Army Regime. 2 fingers twist for the R. We here at that. We got that ultimate cipher. Brooklyn here, Queens here. I'm New York City. We all here. You already know what's up when we turning up.
Sleeve is tatted, let my heart show. Regime is at it like we make a mention. If they mention us, then it's a war zone. Believe in us is like we hate religion. Then I paint a picture for the blind.
Broadway all day, Broadway all day.
Juice. Woo. Thriller.
Yeah.
Who go?
She got her own dope, love a woman in power. I love to hold you, I've been staring at you for hours. Penthouse suite with the glass doors in the shower. Your ex in the past, girl, he a coward. You went to Howard University, school was always the worst for me. Pick you up after, it works for you, then it works for me. You involved, you say, no problem. I can show you how to solve this, babe. Get in the car. Hit a bar with me, I rap to you, I brought bars with me. I'll sing to you, acoustic, bring the guitar with me. Let's get low, go far with me. It'll be 3 of us, me, you, and Wells Far with me. Fargo, swipe go, it's not hard to me. Clearport, take off, deep part with me. What you say, girl, talk to me. We ain't gotta tell.
We ain't got to tell nobody. Keep it on the low. I'm gonna put this on your body, and no one has to know. We can go all night, all night. We can go all night, all night. Baby, they're jealous, jealous of the way I look at you. Oh, girl, and I could care less, 'cause the way you make me feel, I know it's true. So tell me, girl, yeah, would you still love me if I told you keep it on the low? Would you still call me if you're feeling like freaking on the low? Why you wanna tag me on the ground? I got a situation, understanding. You know that I can't get involved. I can't get involved, 'cause we ain't got to tell nobody. Keep it on the low. I'm gonna put this on your body, and no one has to know. We can go all night, all night. We can go all night, all night. You know what I came to do, make you say my name when we're loving. Would you like if I'm all over you all night, all night? I know what you came to do, and I say your name when we're loving. Don't it feel right when I'm inside of you? All night, oh, all night. We ain't got to tell nobody. Keep it on the low. I'm gonna put this on your body, and no one has to know. We can go all night, all night. We can go all night, all night.
Robert Franham, this little nigga, he just hit me. Shit.